It's so real that I haven't been collected by Trump. We're together in the fight. And so I'm not going to say what Trump said to me privately many times, but let's just say this. We are definitely birds of a feather that fly together. And I know all the secrets without ever talking to Trump. Because my dad was just like his dad. And we were drinking from the very same well. So people say, how the hell are you guys so synced? We are spiritually synced. We're not fake Bible thumpers. We love God. But we're not out to get people, and we don't like people suppressing people. And Trump was reading Western Goals by Congressman Larry McDonald for a decade. And so was I when I was a little kid, while my dad was reading it. He'd be like an Army colonel at the house, an FBI guy, and, you know, my dad would like be, you know, all this stuff going on, and they were just all, they didn't want power. Those men didn't want power. They had power. They were powerful men. They were from powerful families. They were strong. They wanted to defend America. And so when I was 10 years old and 5 years old and hearing all this, Donald Trump was reading this, and his lawyer, Roy Cohen, on the board of Western Goals, the heart of the resistance, knowing all this was coming, Donald Trump, man, he was there. So, yeah, I was synced with Donald Trump when I was 5 years old. Because when you're 5 years old and you're getting your uncle wounded off a C-130 at the Air Force Base, or you're sitting around the table and a bunch of guys are sitting around talking about the country, you're listening to this and you know this isn't TV, this isn't the movies, this is the real thing. Your little ears go, you're listening to it just like Donald Trump did. He was a man when all this was happening. And Roy Cohen told him everything. His dad already knew it all too. And so now they've got basically a John Birch Society president up there who knows how to fight all their tricks. And their worst nightmares come true. That's why they're so freaked out. Everyone asks who he really is? To a trained eye, you read that Politico article, and it is just like, wow. In fact, put it back on screen if you can. I'll give folks the headline. But yeah, scroll down. I'll give them the headline. Thanks. It's the congressman who created his own deep state. Really? And, of course, he was exposing the real deep state. Oh, and who was the deputy head of it? Roy Cohen. Donald John Trump's chief mentor and Fred Trump's big buddy. And I told you Trump was recruited by a group of patriots decades ago, and he kept saying, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. It got so bad, he refused them 5 years ago, and then finally his wife came to him and got to do it. But the point is, you read this article, this is all the secrets of Trump, actually. It's called Western Goals. And see, I remember being a kid, little kid, and boy, my dad, when the mail came, went and got his Western Goals out of the mailbox. And Infowars is all part of Western Goals now. The ghost of Larry McDonald, alive and well.